And what we had brought to us at budget this year was $500,000 project to put art on sound walls and in fire halls that I don't think is in line with what public perception of taxpayer dollars for funded art is. Putting it inside a fire hall, nobody's going to see it. Putting it on a sound wall, there's a good chance it's going to be graffitied. So I think that this policy is out of step with the public, spending $500,000, and this is just part of our art policy. Spending $500,000 to putting art in capital projects that most people aren't going to see, or that's on a sound wall, I think is ridiculous. And so I would have preferred for us to have a healthy debate on this. What I'm afraid this is going to deteriorate into is a debate art versus not art, and that's not what this is all about. What is the amount that we should be looking at? Is 1% too much? Maybe you should reduce that. I think we should have a component of appropriateness. Is a sound wall really where we want to spend $150,000 when we could probably put lots of art installations in more visible areas and safer areas for a lot less money?
You know, I understand that the public wants to know that we're spending our money wisely and that we're looking at ways to innovate and be creative here, and that I think we can do that by clarifying the policy. Yeah, I mean, intuitively, it's not one that you would think, okay, we want to spend a lot of money to add public art into. Although I have had a lot of people say those sound walls are pretty boring and pretty, they end up being quite a bit of a scar on the landscape in a way, because they're just plain and divide neighborhoods from each other in a way. And there have been examples again of innovative ways of incorporating color and other things into the sound wall to make them more interesting as you're traveling around the city, that can be done in a way that doesn't add a lot of money into the project. We all benefit by looking at that discussion, not just erasing the whole thing and forgetting about public art and capital projects altogether, which is what the motion today was.